Hello students, today I'll be talking on metabolism of HDL. Those who haven't seen my previous video, please check for chylomicrons, VLDL and LDL. High density lipoprotein is synthesized by liver and intestine, and as they are discoid in shape, they are known as the discoidal HDL. HDL transfers cholesterol from peripheral tissues to liver. So let's see how it does. HDL is synthesized from liver as well as from intestine, and as small protein-rich nascent particle. This contains primarily phospholipid, and here phospholipid largely of phosphatidylcholine, which is also called as lecithin, is found. It has a relatively little amount of cholesterol. The major apolipoprotein here is ApoA1. It also has ApoC2 and ApoE. So this nascent HDL particle, this is also known as discoidal, as it is discoidal in shape. This nascent HDL are nearly devoid of cholesterol esters and triacylglycerol. After secretion of this nascent HDL into the plasma, the enzyme LCAT is synthesized in the liver, binds to the nascent HDL. This enzyme catalyzes the formation of cholesterol esters from cholesterol and the lecithin. Nascent HDL then picks up cholesterol from other lipoproteins like chylomicron and VLDL. It picks up the cholesterol and also from the tissues via the ABC. ABC is ATP binding cassette protein 1. It accepts cholesterol from the tissue, it transports cholesterol across the membrane, and then the cholesterol is then converted to cholesterol esters by the action of LCAT. As the nascent HDL fills with cholesterol esters, the size of this discoidal HDL increases and becomes a spherical in shape, and this HDL particle is known as mature HDL or HDL3. This HDL-enriched cholesterol ester transfers some of its cholesterol ester to lipoprotein like LDL and VLDL in exchange of triacylglycerol via the cholesterol ester transfer protein CETP. This mature HDL then returns to the liver when cholesterol esters are selectively taken up by HDL, probably by the LDL receptors known as the scavenger receptor B1. HDL binds to this receptor by the ApoA1, and cholesterol ester is selectively delivered to the liver cells. Much of the cholesterol is excreted through the bile either as cholesterol or after conversion to bile acids and bile salts. The bile salts are then stored in the gallbladder and excreted into the intestine when a meal is ingested. The process of transport of cholesterol from tissues to liver is known as the reverse cholesterol transport. This aids in the removal of excess of unesterified cholesterol from lipoproteins and tissues. Just to show you the role of LCAT, that is lecithin cholesterol acyltransferase. This enzyme catalyzes the esterification of cholesterol to cholesterol ester, and this is how the reaction is. This lecithin is the phospholipid, okay, and the HDL, and this is the cholesterol which is there in the HDL, either from the lipoproteins or from the tissues. So lecithin and cholesterol in presence of LCAT forms cholesterol ester. The another enzyme was CETP. Here the enzyme is cholesterol ester transport protein. It transfers cholesterol molecule from HDL to VLDL and triacylglycerol molecule from VLDL to HDL. The significance of reverse cholesterol transport. The major function of HDL is to collect excess cholesterol from tissues and to transport it back to the liver in bile. This process is known as reverse cholesterol transport. So this is exactly opposite to LDL. LDL will deposit cholesterol from liver to the peripheral tissues. HDL level below 35 milligram per deciliter increase the risk of heart disease, while if the levels are above 60 milligram, they are considered to be anti-atherogenic. So they are known as the HDL is considered as the good cholesterol as it removes the excess cholesterol from tissues and transport to the liver, and hence it is anti-atherogenic. While if you remember, LDL is harmful when it is elevated, as it will lead to atherosclerosis, and that's why it is LDL is considered as a bad cholesterol. So a comment can be asked, LDL is a bad cholesterol while HDL is a good cholesterol. So you have to mention about HDL, and at the same time you have to write LDL will lead to deposition of cholesterol on the peripheral tissues, and that leads to atherosclerosis. So that was about the metabolism of HDL. Thank you so much. Those who haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and do like my video.